Hello guys and welcome back to Pikmin 2! In the last episode we started our adventure, started returning back to the planet, knowing that we had to go back to, well, Alamar kind of wanted to come back in the first place from Pikmin 1, come back to the Hockatate, go back to his home planet, and then just had to come back and even see his family before he gotta go. Yeah, Alamar's just not having a good time with that. Work apparently. Work is more important apparently. So this episode we're gonna start the new region here. The Awakening Wood. And that's just a really good view of it right here. Hopefully there's no more tutorials. Well, I guess the ship wants to talk again. What you want now? Good morning. I should please to know that your purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. Your confining of my interior seems to suit them perfectly, though they occasionally tickle me. Do you even have feelings? Well, I guess you do now. Just stand in front of the ring in front of me, below me, and press A to call the purple Pikmin. And now we got a monitor. So I can go up here and do the same thing like an onion. To pick purple Pikmin out like that. So I don't know how they're fitting them because purple Pikmin are, again, they're very heavy, but again, you know what I'm not with a question Nintendo logic, so just think about when we get more of these purples. Oh boy. Alright, so the other extra thing I couldn't show off last episode is just like about the purple Pikmin. Purple Pikmin, wait, what? What? Louis, has all my instructed, wait, what? Here are Pikmin creatures? What? Instruct you on the peculiarities of Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin are what? Why do you do? Why? Now for a bonus lesson. Press and hold A to pick up a Pikmin. Okay. Then one press. Oh, it suddenly to switch it now. You can press hold A and press B to swap to different colored Pikmin. Alright, that's the first thing you need to. You heard this? Olimar, remember to properly train your new employees. Oh boy. This is a skull Olimar every step of the road, aren't you? Whatever. Anyway. The only thing now that the attack power of reds are the same. Like they're I think it's 1.5. And I think the purples are now the other purples, I think they're I think they're times 2. I think. I might just look it up earlier. The other thing about purples is that it didn't work for some reason. That they actually can stun enemies if they're nearby their stunning attack. But that time they decided not to stun it for some reason. Alright, so this time of the day you kinda need to rush. You don't need to, but just for efficiency, you wanna rush. So I don't wanna ease up any times. And we got some new interesting pods here. But you know what, before I go start into that, I'm going to start on this wall immediately. Because I want to get some things going today. So, oh. This is a honey wisp. Okay, fine. Oh, come back here. I think that's what it's called. Oh, what the? I know we also have new enemies. These things drop a lot of nectar. So is the honey wisp. That completely got me off guard. Oh my gosh, so much thing happened at once. That's amazing. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly turned into a flower Pikmin. Apparently they are enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. How intriguing, like plants, Pikmin nectar picking the chart to leaf, to buds, and then to flower. Getting on, you must share the information what you have with your subordinate Louis. He's right there, he can see it too. But whatever. You're just gonna keep calling the man, aren't you? I don't remember calling these little insects here, but when your honey wisps have those things that are called eggs and they drop it, there's a chance of them spawning out of it. And they drop a lot of nectar, as you can see. They're actually mature as Pikmin in this game. So I guess I'll just make them get this out of the way. And just recharge some of these. I'll just leave like one for the rest. So now actually with the Hunter skills, they mean that they move much more quicker than normal, so they actually can catch up now when I'm running around. Well, the purples are kind of the slowest creatures Pikmin in the game, so They'll still be lacking around even though they're purple. So I'm just gonna give it to that. I think they give 8 Pikmin each, I'm guessing. Oh, 3 Pikmin each. Okay, interesting. So these look like just some kind of berries. I guess we'll just make the Pikmin carry these while we're waiting for the thing to break down. And see what the heck these do. No, don't go back down here. Pick the berries you dropped. Pick up your litter. Alright, so bring it out to the ship and see what we can say about these. It's round and you can't even tell from rotating it. Astonishing! This red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. By any means, he means 10 of these things. So these things should actually give us 10, so we can just do that. And that should be 10. Actually, I'm gonna plug the Pikmin while I'm waiting for the wall to be broken down. And it should be 10 if I'm counting right. Yeah, there we go. You just need 10 of the berries. I know it wiggles and jiggles. Well, slightly, but... Captain Mala, my research on the red berries that you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold, the ultra spicy spray. Although it's untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. To spray it on all of your Pikmin by pressing 2. Wasn't necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press plus to communicate me and compare your berry count by pressing left on the D-pad. And there we go. We got a new actually little thing here now. I'll show that off later at a certain time. I just don't want to use it now because it'd be kind of a waste. I'll show it off after we're kind of done with another dungeon or so. So I'm just gonna continue on. I guess I should... Oh, they're actually almost done. Wow. I thought that wall would take a lot longer than usual. And Pikmin 1, geez, that wall will take forever to get down. They significantly drop its freaking health or something. Let me see if I can get a bunch more before I go. Alright. So let me get here. Just kill everything. No! Don't kill Pikmin! God damn it. Well, there's a Pikmin drop. I was gonna hope for not that while. So, oh, I need purpose for that. You can see there's an enemy in the ground there. You don't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna get everybody here. That should just at least get 2 before we continue on. What are you? You can see this thing has eyes. Throw purple at it. And throw Pikmin like, okay, fine, don't throw purples. And you just stun it. And just throw Pikmin on it to as top as possible before it kills the Pikmin. There we go. There's like, I think 2 of these on the way back, so. There's a bag over there, but we can't really do much about it, so. We need more purples. Can I think it needs like 100 or something? 100 or so? Let me just check. Yeah, it needs 200, which is basically 20 purples. We have 10, so we can't do that right now. So what else we can do? Let's go to another hole. Or dungeon. I should just call it dungeons. I don't want to keep calling it holes. Berserk. Biological centers are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roaring of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets, so you may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? So what he means is just need red Pikmin. A lot of red Pikmin with you, basically. Why are you following me? Oh, you know what? Fine. You can catch up to me at least. I was hoping it was not a green leaf. Oh, I forgot the nectar. I should give them that. Oh well. Like, if it's still there, I'll get it back when I'm coming back. I'm most likely to spawn. What are you doing on the wall over there? Freaking Pikmin, how do they work? They're just all over the place and not working again. Ah, there's a treasure up there. I can't reach that up right, obviously, so I just ignore that. There's some grass that actually give you nectar as well. That's near the entrance of near your landing site, but I totally forgot about that. I kind of wanted to rush, so. Hold of beast, and you can tell those little circles. One's highlighted with flames. That means there's fire hazards in here. So, if you have a lot of reds, you should be fine. I didn't really have a complete set of reds right now, but you don't really need that much right now. How much am I gonna say right now? Just say more. I'm just being weird. Alright. Hold of beasts. So again, this is just kind of dungeons are your main kind of entries to get like lots of treasure around the place. Where is? Usually check any empty pockets you see because sometimes there are things that drop on top of you. So that's why I'm kind of doing this. And plus also in dungeons, I recommend every time you go through a dungeon just separate certain amount of Pikmin groups, but that's not until really later on. You don't really do that now. Oh, don't. Gosh, good thing the sure grubs do not instantly kill a Pikmin. Don't just take hits and then kill the Pikmin afterwards in this game. Good gosh, I was annoying in that game. Oh, he almost bit me instead. Maybe I really should follow my advice about that right now, because honestly, I might get a sure grub freaking eat a Pikmin and then we notice. Where is the treasure? There it is. And to the D-pad. Of some sort, a very rusty one. I think that should be it. Let me see. Like again, he doesn't have the full terrain like the ships, like a ship on the overworld. So you kind of have to go through the area, and then he'll just fill it up for us as soon as we travel, as we're traveling in the underground in the dungeons floors. So. Yep, that's not really much. It's just a little shortcut, I guess, to get back around. Well, not really a shortcut. Let me get over here. Alright, just go over here. And we just wait. Thing is, like, I'm kind of slightly trying to hear the TV so I can hear the whirring sound to know when I get all the treasure. Because right now, I can barely hear it. The Stone of Glory. Very glorious, I guess. Yep, that's all the treasure. And Louis, get off of me. I couldn't, he's making me hard to get into the hole. I'm actually show the cutscene of that, because I've been skipping that like crazy before. Just like Pikmin 1, I played it a decent, not really much as Pikmin 1, but I always just keep skipping stuff every time I play through this game. Alright, so now we get introduced to more eggs. And there actually is another thing they can fall from out of there, other than nectar and thing, but I don't know if it's gonna spawn. Nope. I'll get a good chunk of these on it. There you go. Have some flower Pikmin at least. Gotta be you're quicker, but they're actually quick at carrying stuff too, so that's very handy as well to keep in mind. Anything in these? Absolutely not. Okay. I think we should be. Yeah, here we go. There should be more violet kind of buds. This is kind of also when you want to have a lot of reds though, because you don't want to use up most of your reds and you have like mostly purples. Well, I guess you should, after the second day, you should actually have a decent amount of Pikmin. Okay, now you actually have a different maturity. So if you press down while holding A, you actually can change the maturity of Pikmin you want to throw in a certain color type if you're holding. So I recommend just putting leaves in here. If you have any leaves of red Pikmin, so you don't have to waste your flowers. Okay, they're gonna turn into flowers anyway if you put the flower Pikmin in the candy pop buds, so keep that in mind as well. Because you don't want to waste your precious flower Pikmin. And have like a slow Pikmin group again. And you don't want to refill it, you come back out. I have Louis over there, I don't know why I'm doing this myself. Lazy butt. Wait, I just saw egg. What the camera? The camera keeps spazzing out. Get over here. What's this? Miss. They're homing it there, but they're kind of homing it. They're homing body slam, I guess you could say. Usually it's homing on anything that's like the eggs on any enemy that's around. But that time it did not want to do it. Okay. Is that it? There's absolutely nothing here. It looks to be so. Okay, I guess it's just a floor. I hope I'm right on this. And I just not this pathway. Just in case. Can you just talking and you just playing through this game? I don't not focus much. I could just easily skip out the treasure for some stupid reason. Yeah, I'm done. Get out of here. It was just for the candy buds. All right. Let's just get out of here. Oh, the beast sub level 3. So those are just a tutorial dungeon, so you just don't realize that it's gonna be this easy. Trust me, later on they get hectic as hell. And separating your Pikmin is gonna be the thing you'll be doing the most. Like right here. You're right, Pikmin, so they're immune to fire. Just put them on the fire geysers and you can take them out. In Pikmin 1, you could not take them out. In this game, they were glad enough to make you do that. So you don't have to worry about them. And plus worry, and of course, just make sure you don't hit like Olimar or Louie, just run into it and they take good amount of damage from it. I'll almost just show that right there. You don't need to take them all out, but if you want to bring the purples along, you want to just take them a good chunk of them. They're not blocking the way. Let's do the church over here. And I forget what these are called. Like it's some kind of game, like a chunk piece or something like that. I know what these are, I just can't remember. It's like the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what those are called. Anything here? Nope. Okay, let's take these down and get the, look like a floppy disk over there. Now, what do you want this story? Shift monolith. Yeah, pretty fitting. He gets some really name choices, but I like some kind of just like weird name choices. And oh yeah, this is actually when Nintendo actually had games on floppy disks instead of actual carts like they did in the Game Boy area and all the other areas in this. So games used to be on this, so which is pretty neat. You can actually learn about the Nintendo's history if he wasn't there around then. That thing is just those two. Okay. Again, I will show off the berry when we actually get out of this cave. I just want to extra before I go. Because I really don't want to waste it now. Because if I used it now just to show what it does, it's going to be a kind of a waste. You don't know this? Cosmic Archive. Pretty nice naming. Alright. Time to get out of here. Down we go. Halls of Beast, sub level 4 is still actually there's not the final floor. And we're surrounded by blowblowers. Okay, what am I dealing with here? Just above, I think there's a second one around there. Is there? No? Oh, it's just a card, okay. Anything of use? I would kind of like Nectar right now. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Cause I want my whole group to be flowered up. I guess I'll just deal with it. There's most likely, yeah, it's one behind. There's egg behind him. And just throw purples on him to stun him. There you go. Oh, he actually had a thing inside him. I don't know how these creatures eat something just bigger than wider than themselves. I just don't know. Anyway, no, I just get this group to just carry that back. Actually, I should make all of them just make the purples carry back. They're slow, but they don't know what else to do. Oh, I need 2. I'll just get extra just in case it doesn't go too slow. Yeah, they're very slow. But I kind of want to get the reds to work on something else. What are you doing? Get on that. Alright. Take that down. Oh, don't get too close. Like that. Let's break this egg and see what we get. Nope, just more nectar. There's something else that can come from it, but I want to show it off, but it's not what to give me. I just gotta get lucky. Okay. On the Game Watch stuff. Dream Architect. Has to be a dream. To have one of those, I guess. But they most likely never exist or very, very rare at this point. Oh my gosh. Why it keeps changing cameras automatically for some reason when I'm holding down. I swear there's enemy here, but I guess I'm thinking about the other one later on. I'll pick up that card. I think that takes one. Yep. I completely just forgot what a trick I just said, and I just wasted a few flowers. Oops. Ah, whatever. It's not a huge pain. Let's just get these. There we go. So out of here, we should get a decent amount of purple to actually continue on. I can't flatten that purple back now. We have more than enough. Alright, is there anything else? What's there, like a nectar left? Yeah. I'm just gonna get that. I'm gonna wait for to get the card back. And this is actually one of the Nintendo cards, you know, when you had older days. The luck wafer. Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of lucky in certain games, based on what game you're playing. Like poker and stuff. Never really played much card games, really. I did play one game that was like long ago. But it wasn't poker, I can tell you that. It was like Go Fish or something like that. Or some other game, I kind of forgot what it was called. Some other game type with the cards. And I believe that's it, so we'll get out of here. It's all nectar. Actually, my whole group is actually flowered now, so I don't worry about nectar anymore. And I think this should be maybe the last floor. If I'm sure, I think. Yeah, this is the last floor. And there is a weird print on the ground. And there what did such thing right over there. It's right here, and he got huge after his all cut up. Looked like it fell down here and had. Why is his eyes imprinted on the ground? That's the interesting thing. Whatever. Whatever they just fall down here and just did a body slam, I guess. Alright, let's get like one Pikmin. Don't carry everybody with you. You just wake this thing up. Alright. This thing is huge. There's the exit. So let's just throw a Pikmin in his face. That's not his face, but okay. Eat a few times. And wake up. This is Emperor Bulbax. This is basically the queen of the Emperor Bulbax for the final boss in the first Pikmin game. So basically with her, you just gotta throw Pikmin on his face. Out of her face. That's basically it. Just be careful. After a certain amount of damage she takes, whistle your Pikmin immediately when he's shaking. Because he will throw Pikmin beside her at her sides and then roll on top of them. That's the main method of attacking the Pikmin in this. So just be free, just ease up and throw a Pikmin at her at certain times, because you don't want to get them killed. Alright, that's it. And pretty much if you do it like this, you basically don't have to worry about Pikmin lost. It's very rare for you to lose Pikmin in this if you just take your time. Alright. And I think this should be it. If I can throw fast enough. I'm just gonna risk it. Ah, he doesn't take damage. Oh wait, no, never mind, he did. Oh, thank God. I almost lost Pikmin there. Whoa. Alright. I could have lost a good chunk of Pikmin there if we didn't die right there. Jeez. I shouldn't have risked it there, but I got it. How bizarre. This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Akate cannot come soon enough. You gotta get used to it. And usually, I notice I don't really carry enemies back. But usually for the bosses, I usually just carry them back for some reason. I don't know. They do give a decent amount of Pokos, when you bring them. Oh, I don't have enough. Is that enough? No. Is just... Why are you... Just carry that back, please. Get it over here. Thank you. I think the enemy bosses, at least give you at least between or these enemies in general, give you between 1 to 15 Pokos. And I think that one just gave like 8. I wasn't really looking. But I usually think about the bosses, because they do give a decent amount of Pokos, but they're usually between 1 to 15. Kind of different, varies from enemies. Now the boss, I think, is like least higher than 8 or 7, I think. The prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when you approach treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure. Gonna speed that up. The treasure gate is now fully operational, functional. Now you will be no. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Now you now appear on the monitor. The needle will write as you approach treasure. So now as we get close to treasure, the needle will move. And now it's on the side right now. So the radar you was talking about before is just kind of the whirring sound, telling me when there's no treasure. And now we actually have the actual meter, so we can know where Pikmin are near treasure. So, let's get out of here. Left with like 6 treasure in hand. Cave complete. All treasures got. No Pikmin lost again. Well, I kind of lost it outside of the caves, the dungeon, so it kind of sucked. Should have got purples with me. It was just like, nope. And we started getting 10%. That'll make it immediately skip 20% of the debt recovered. See, that's why it's saying that when you go to the dungeon, after you're coming out of it, you will usually get a good chunk of the debt recovered, no problem. Why am I killing these? I should keep going. I'm just gonna end the episode soon, because it's getting pretty much high in time there. So I'm gonna do, that we got more Pikmin now, go over here. And throw the purples on top of this. There you go. Now we have 200. Because they have the weight of 10 Pikmin as well. So let's throw it on this. Kill it. Kill it. There we go. And after that, we immediately get to another dungeon. So it's like they're really close to each other. This one you need to go down. As you can tell, we can't really do much with that wall over there. Astonishing, my neural detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If we were to find trouble below, press plus to contact me and press right on the radar screen. The exploration pod will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louie, and the Pikmin to safety. Alright, so what he's saying is, oh, I can't really show it now because we're not in a dungeon. Let's go down there. White flower gun. We got fire again, but we also have that looks to be poison. We don't need poison resistant Pikmin. But guess we'll find some. I think we'll find some down here. But I will call it quits there. So the next time in the legend. Oh my gosh. All kinds of gibberish today. And the next time in Pikmin 2, we are going to continue down to the Flower Garden, another dungeon right after the other one we just did. And find a way to get rid of the wall. Uh-oh. So I'll see you guys then. Later.